What's up, everybody? I wanted to come to you guys with my Monday Night Raw review, so let's jump right into it. To start off the show, Cena comes out and he's thanking the crowd in New York, and the New York crowd is chanting, "Thank you, Cena." And he says this will be the last time him and the New York crowd will ever get to talk or see each other. And the crowd starts chanting once again, "Thank you, Cena." And Cena starts pointing toward the crowd, and the cameraman zooms the camera all around the crowd, while the crowd is chanting "Thank you, Cena" to Cena as he is standing in the middle of the ring. And then out comes Dirty Dom once again. Dirty Dom comes out. He interrupts John Cena. Dirty Dom tells Cena, "No, no, 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 no. You had your way when we had our last match. You had, you know, Triple H gave you a shot at the championship. You got things your way. We're not playing by your rules this time. This time we're gonna play by my rules. We're gonna do things my way. Last time you had things going your way. You had people in your pocket. You had people helping you. No, this next time, Dirty Dom tells Cena, we're gonna do things on my terms. We're gonna do it on my playground. We're gonna do things the way we're gonna do things my way." And Dirty Dom says he is challenging Cena at Survivor Series again for the Intercontinental Championship, and Cena grants the title shot. So at Survivor Series, it will be John Cena versus Dirty Dom at Survivor Series for the Men's Intercontinental Championship. And then out comes the Judgment Day. Out comes Jaden McDonough and Finn Balor. And the Judgment Day proceeds to beat down John Cena. They beat down Cena. Out comes Sheamus. The Judgment Day take out Sheamus, and then out comes Rey Mysterio. He cleans house. John Cena gets on the mic. He says, "We're all here for a fight. Why don't we do a six-man tag team match?" And he says, "Get me a ref down here." So on the opening of Raw, we get a six-man tag team match with Team Cena versus the Judgment Day in a six-man tag team match to open Monday Night Raw. This was a pretty decent to fun six-man tag team match. I'm not gonna lie, this six-man tag team match with Team Cena versus the Judgment Day was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I really did. I mean, I thought it was a pretty fun six-man tag team match to start off Monday Night Raw tonight. I thought it was a fun six-man tag team match. I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed this six-man tag team match. I usually don't like tag team wrestling, to be honest with you guys. I'm not a fan of tag team wrestling, but this six-man tag team match with Cena and Sheamus and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day, I didn't mind. It's John Cena. I mean, I didn't mind it. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. And Team Cena ended up picking up the win over Judgment Day to start Monday Night Raw in a six-man tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw. And then we had Gunther versus Javon Evans in the last time is now tournament. This was a pretty decent one-on-one men's match between Gunther and Javon Evans tonight on Monday Night Raw in the last time is now tournament. This match was pretty fun. I liked it. I wished Javon Evans would have won the match. He was my preferred choice to win this match against Gunther. Gunther did not need this win against Javon Evans. I'm sorry, but Javon Evans should have beat Gunther tonight on Monday Night Raw in this last time is now tournament. Javon Evans should have won. Javon Evans could have used the rub. I don't know why you don't put over Javon Evans here. Javon Evans is the up and coming talent, and I don't know why you go with Gunther here. I don't understand it. Gunther did not need this win against Javon Evans. He really didn't. I mean, but WWE goes to their tried and true, and Gunther ends up picking up the win over Javon Evans in the Last Time Is Now tournament tonight on Monday Night Raw in a decent one-on-one men's match tonight on Monday Night Raw. And then we had Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in the Last Time Is Now tournament. I knew Solo Sikoa was going to win this match against Dolph. I already knew this was going to happen. I seen this coming. I mean, I knew WWE wasn't going to let Dolph Ziggler win this match. I already knew. I mean, WWE sticks to their tried and true like they always do. And, WWE, they go with their tried and true. And Solo Sikoa ends up picking up the win over Dolph Ziggler in the Last Time Is Now tournament. This was just your one-on-one run-of-the-mill men's one-on-one match tonight on Monday Night Raw between Solo Sikoa and Dolph Ziggler. This was just your basic one-on-one run-of-the-mill men's match tonight on Monday Night Raw in the Last Time Is Now tournament. This was an alright match. I thought it was an okay match. I enjoyed it for what it was. I knew Solo Sikoa was winning this match. It was an alright match for what it was. It was nothing really special. Solo Sikoa ends up hitting the Samoan Spike on Dolph Ziggler for the win. And Solo Sikoa ends up advancing in the Last Time Is Now tournament. And Gunther ends up going over on Javon Evans in the Last Time Is Now tournament to advance in the Last Time Is Now tournament as well. And then we had a women's match, which was Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupri. The match was coming to an end. This was a very decent one-on-one women's IC title match tonight on Monday Night Raw with Becky Lynch versus Maxine for the women's IC championship. The match was starting to wind down, and then AJ Lee's music hits. AJ Lee comes. She is like just skipping down the ramp. AJ Lee waves to Becky, she's telling Becky to keep her eyes on Maxine. You can see AJ pointing to Maxine. You can see it in the background. The camera is panning up toward Maxine on the turnbuckle. And you can see AJ's finger in the background saying, keep her eye on Maxine. Becky is jaw-jacking with AJ, who's on the outside of the ring. Maxine climbs up to the top turnbuckle, hits a crossbody onto Becky Lynch, and Maxine Dupri hits a crossbody on Becky Lynch for the win. Maxine Dupri pins Becky Lynch, and Maxine Dupri becomes your new Women's Intercontinental Champion tonight on Monday Night Raw in a one-on-one women's match against Becky Lynch for the Women's IC Championship tonight on Monday Night Raw. Maxine becomes your new Women's Intercontinental Champion tonight on Monday Night Raw. She went over on Becky Lynch for the Women's IC Championship tonight on Monday Night Raw. And then we had a backstage segment with Bayley and Lyra and Asuka and Kairi. Asuka asked Bayley to join her Asuka asked Bayley to join her team for War Games. Bayley turns down Asuka, and then Bayley ends up calling Lyra an idiot. And then you can see Kairi walk up to Bayley, and she does the "you can't see me" John Cena thing. She walks up to Bayley and she says, "You can't see me," which was lame. You made Kairi look like a goof. I'm sorry, but Kairi ends up looking like a goof in this segment. She looks so goofy. I'm sorry. This was a dumb segment. Bailey ends up calling Lyra an idiot. Whatever. I mean, this was a just a lame backstage segment with Bailey and Lyra and the Kabuki Warriors. This was just a lame backstage segment. It was lame. It felt forced. It didn't feel funny to me. I mean, Kyrie looked like a complete goof. I mean, whatever. I mean, and then we get a backstage segment with Paul Heyman and Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. And Paul Heyman tells Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, if you're mad now, just wait till tonight. And Paul Heyman walks off smirking. And then you can see Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. Paul Heyman hands them a folder, and Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis open the folder, and they just like, you could see they're upset. You could tell they were upset. And then we got a backstage segment with Rhea and AJ Lee. Kathy Kelly asked AJ Lee if we get a backstage segment with Maxine and AJ Lee, and Maxine is thanking AJ Lee for helping her win the Women's IC Championship. And AJ says, "Don't thank me. I don't like bullies." And then AJ Lee starts hugging Maxine. And then Rhea walks up to AJ Lee and she asks AJ if she has a second, and AJ Lee says sure. And then Rhea puts her arm around AJ Lee's shoulder, and AJ Lee walks off with Rhea, and you can see AJ smiling. So I think Rhea is gonna ask AJ Lee to be on her team for War Games. I think that's what's happening. And then we had the main event, which was the Vision versus Team Punk. The Vision, they come down and they start taking out CM Punk. Out comes Jimmy and Jay. They hit the ring, and the Vision takes out Jimmy and Jay. And then out comes Cody. Cody thinks he has the upper hand, but the Vision beats him down. And then right at the end, as CM Punk's about to put and the match is coming to an end, or the show's coming to an end, Logan Paul's about to be put to sleep by CM Punk by hitting the GTS. Brock Lesnar's music hits. He takes out CM Punk with suplexes, and then Brock Lesnar takes out Cody with a suplex. And then, as Brock is celebrating in the middle of the ring, Roman Reigns' music hits. Out comes Roman Reigns. Roman and Brock stare each other down. Brock goes to throw a punch at Roman. Roman ducks the punch by Brock. Roman hits the spear on Brock, and then Roman Reigns slides out of the ring, and then Roman spears Bronson Reed through the barricade, and Roman gets up from the barricade holding his shoulder, and that is how Monday Night Raw goes off the air. I'm gonna admit, Monday Night Raw was a decent show. I'm going to give Monday Night Raw about a 7 out of 10. I thought Monday Night Raw was a 7 out of 10 show. I thought it was a decent show. I liked the backstage segment with Maxine and AJ Lee. And then I forgot to talk about the women's war games. Alexa Bliss comes out and she starts cutting a promo.
Not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa Bliss comes out and she starts cutting a promo, and Alexa Bliss is in the middle of the ring.
Here's Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road by Jimmy C. Newman.
Alexa, stop. We get Alexa Bliss coming out. She cut a promo in the middle of the ring, and then Nia and Lash Legend, they come out and they beat down Alexa Bliss, and then Charlotte comes out. She makes the save of Alexa in the middle of the ring, and Charlotte Flair takes out Lash Legend and Nia Jax with kendo sticks, and you see Charlotte and Alexa embracing a hug, and then you see Rhea Ripley and Io, they embrace in a hug, and Charlotte points over to Rhea as Rhea and Io are embraced in a hug, and you see Rhea laughing as Charlotte is pointing over to her while Rhea and Io are embraced in a hug. So it looks like Charlotte would be joining Team Rhea for War Games. So there you go. Charlotte Flair is back on Team Rhea for War Games. It looks like Roman Reigns will be joining Team Punk for War Games as well. So there you go. Roman Reigns is going to be joining Team Punk for War Games, and Charlotte Flair is going to be joining Team Rhea for War Games for the women, and Roman Reigns is going to be joining Team Punk for War Games for the men. So overall, I thought Monday Night Raw was a decent show. I thought Raw was a decent show overall. I thought it was an okay show. We did get Brock Lesnar and AJ Lee on the show, so that was. I don't care for much for Brock Lesnar, but I like AJ Lee, so for AJ Lee, I'm gonna bump this show up to an 8. I'll give the show an 8 out of 10 for AJ Lee. I like seeing her involvement in the show tonight on Monday Night Raw. She had the AJ Lee. I like to see AJ Lee involvement in the IC title picture. That was pretty cool. I like that. That was really cool. Other than that, there were. The only match I didn't like was Javon Evans and Gunther. I thought Javon Evans should have beat Gunther in the last time is now tournament. Javon Evans should have won. We all know this. Javon Evans deserved the rub, not Gunther. Gunther shouldn't have won. But WWE sticks to their tried and true, and they had Gunther beat Javon Evans. And, we had Solo Sikoa go over on Dolph Ziggler in the last time is now tournament as well. So overall, if there was something I would refer to you guys go back and watch tonight on Monday Night Raw, go watch the segment with Nikki and Stephanie. I completely forgot about that. Stephanie Vicor La Primera is making her way to the ring, but as she's doing so, Nikki Bella attacks Stephanie from behind and beats her down and holds up the women's championship. And Nikki says, you know what, Stephanie, you just reminded me of who I am. I'm the one that runs this women's division. And Nikki tells Stephanie, you will give me a title shot, and it will be at Survivor Series. So it looks like we will be getting Nikki Bella versus Stephanie Vicor at Survivor Series for the women's championship. So if there's one thing I refer to you guys to go back and watch tonight on Monday Night Raw, go back and watch the segment with Nikki beating down Stephanie, and go back and watch Charlotte make the save of Alexa tonight on Monday Night Raw. by taking out Lash Legend and Nia Jax with kendo sticks. Overall, other than that, Monday Night Raw was a 7 out of 10. It was a decent show. I didn't care for seeing Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw. I'm not a fan of Brock Lesnar. I did like seeing AJ Lee on the show though. I like seeing AJ Lee being involved in this title match with Maxine Dupree and Becky. That was really cool. Other than that, Monday Night Raw was a 7 out of 10 for me. I thought Monday Night Raw was a decent show. I thought Monday Night Raw overall was a decent show. I liked the show for what it was. So if you guys like this Monday Night Raw review, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and make sure you guys don't miss any uploads or live streams from me. I would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. And if you guys like this Monday Night Raw review, hit the like button. And thank you guys for watching this Monday Night Raw review. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I truly, truly appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to give Monday Night Raw a 7 out of 10. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for the NXT review. Hope you guys have a blessed night. And yeah, Monday Night Raw was a decent show. I mean, was it a great show? Not by any means, but it was a decent show tonight. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this Raw review. Like I said, if you guys like this Raw review, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to all. That way you guys don't miss any uploads or live streams from me. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna give Monday Night Raw a 7 out of 10. I like seeing AJ Lee tonight on Monday Night Raw. That was cool. Other than that, Raw was decent. Raw was a decent show tonight. It wasn't the best show by no means. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys back here tomorrow night for the NXT review. You guys have a blessed night. And like I said, I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me. And guys, tell me what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw down in the comments. And guys, leave your rating for Monday Night Raw down in the comments as well. I want to know what you guys are giving Monday Night Raw tonight for a rating down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the NXT review. You guys, you boys out. Peace.